Hello, guys, and welcome back to another post market analysis of Bank Nifty and Nifty. And today is March 19th. We'll see how the market has performed and try to understand the price action of Bank Nifty and Nifty on a daily time frame so that we can be prepared for the coming days tomorrow. So here we have the Bank Nifty's chart on a daily time frame, and as you can see here, we can see that there is a kind of trend line here, and we have been discussing about that. And this trend line is a kind of in a confused state. It's not a valid trend line yet because uh, we haven't seen a 3 point reaction yet. See, if you try to put a trend line like that, it's a tentative trend line because it is based on only these two swing reactions. But for the third time, we haven't seen market rising from that point. Instead, we have seen a little gap down openings here in this region, and we haven't seen red line as well. So to start with, this is not a valid trend line, so there is no point in retaining it. Instead, what we can do is look for the nearest swing reaction. This is the nearest swing reaction, right? So we'll draw that. Okay, so we'll draw that. And now, as you can see, the Bank Nifty is very close to this range. So if it touches this area, and if it touches this area, this region, and if it forms any strong reversal sign towards the upper side, then we can think of Bank Nifty that it has seen a sort of reaction from there. Okay, but in this case, we are yet to see that. And from the last couple of days, we are seeing a candle. See all these candles here. Okay, starting from this candle on March 14th. Okay, you see all these candles have a huge wicks, either towards the upper side or towards the downside. In some cases, in both the sides. Okay, so even though we can very clearly see with our naked eye that the movement of the Bank Nifty is towards the downside, we are yet to see how far it can go, and it is very close to this region where we are taking this as a support region because we have seen this sharp reaction from the past. And also, if we notice little closely, there is some gap here in between these two real bodies, these two candles, and looks like Bank Nifty is at that stage, and we need to see some sort of solid green candle close here to at least believe that it is taking some support. Otherwise, you see, the price action of the Bank Nifty on a daily chart has been, see, it has created a high, it has come low here, it has moved sideways for quite a good time, and then it has again broke this high. And then when it was coming back to test, it has seen a sharp reaction from there and broke this high. But then here, it's we haven't seen such a sharp reaction to believe that it will continue that moment. Instead, we are seeing right now the moment is not uh, cannot be predicted with such candle formations. And also, if you see, this is the RSI line, this is the blue color line that you see here is an RSI line. If you notice sharply, see here at this price action, you see how RSI is is at that point, and now it is little higher. Okay, the price action of the Bank Nifty is here, it is little higher than that. But if you see the RSI, it is almost at the same level, which tells us that there is really uh, no strength in the Bank Nifty clearly, to take the Bank Nifty towards the upper side. So all you have to do in such situations is to wait for a proper reaction, let this momentum settle at some level, and then see a sharp reaction. See, yesterday we was very close to forming a candlestick formation like a hammer, but it's not a perfect hammer. We have discussed it yesterday also, and yesterday we have discussed that, see, if you see a gap of opening and a positive candle with a higher close like that, then we can think of uh, being towards the call sides. But that's not the case, and excuse me with this. But instead, here what we are seeing is, uh, a high, see, first of all, you have a lower high today, you have a lower close today, definitely, and then you have only one point which is high is your uh, low. Your lows, today's low is higher than previous day, but other than that, your highs are low, your closes are still below yesterday's close. So there is no point in being bullish until you see a strong candle formation there, or at least if you try to look at it from the volumes perspective, you see volume is also not that great. On this particular day we have seen a huge volume, comparatively from the previous days, but after that the confirmation candle is really not coming from this point, from this doji from March 15. So we are still in an indecisive state. So in such scenarios, it's wise to stay away as much as you can from the trades to protect your capital. Let's now change it to the sorry, Nifty, and see how it is. See, in the Nifty it is clear. In the Nifty, first of all, see, this is a valid trend line, because see, you have a proper 3 point reaction, okay, forming this trend line. So we know that this is a proper valid trend line, and now we have seen a breakout from that. What would have taken bank sorry, Nifty towards the lower levels is a confirmation candle here on March 14. This green candle, what you are saying, suppose if that was a red candle, then we can very well go towards the downside. But we have not got any confirmation candle. Instead, we have got this green candle which has seen some rejection there at that level, and we have seen a gap down opening here, and looks like, even though it's not a valid breakout, it couldn't give us a close up of this trend line. Okay, so we can see that it's definitely towards the uh, lower side. And also one more indication that you can notice is, see, that reaction, you are seeing RSI at that level. But you see, when you are almost there, when you are almost there, right, in terms of price action, but here your RSI is this low, you can see the difference, visual difference, that's declining. Even though the levels are almost same, we are just a couple of points lower, that's it. So Nifty is definitely looking bearish when compared to the Bank Nifty on a daily chart, whereas Bank Nifty is little indecisive for time being. Okay, so let me now also take this one off. Yeah, and also if you notice one more detail here in the Nifty, see, you have this price action, right? See, here prices hovered, and then from there you've seen a breakout. But this is the first time we are seeing a break of our previous swing low. So this is definitely a bearish sign, but we cannot continuously expect it to go down. Okay, so a healthier movement should always see a retracement, and from this level, if you see a proper bearish signal, then it can take us a little low in the coming days. But for any reason, if you see Nifty getting close above this trend line, then all our assumptions towards the downside should vanish. Okay, so that's it, guys. It's short, and hope you have understood how Nifty and Bank Nifty are likely going to perform for tomorrow. Okay, so Bank Nifty is indecisive, and Nifty is looking bearish, but you cannot expect continuous movements towards the downside, continuous red candles, right? So be prepared for your with your swing highs and lows. Let's quickly see today's price action if you want. See, this is the price action of the Bank Nifty today. See, a first candle itself is a doji, which tells us the indecision, of the Nifty. But the soon after, we have seen a breakout and then a confirmation candle here. After that, it really didn't show interest to go towards the upper side. It was almost sideways momentum, but slightly towards the downside. And if you quickly change this to Bank Nifty's chart, even let's change it to Bank Nifty. Yeah, this is the Bank Nifty chart. See, here you have seen a very strong see this. Here is the market opening of Bank Nifty today, and if you take the prior yesterday's price action, that was one level which is important. And towards the upper side, this swing reaction was something which was untouched from yesterday. But you see, this breakout failed, and then you have seen a bearish engulfing pattern there. And right from that moment, even here, we have seen momentum towards the downside. But after that, a couple of times it rose into this area but failed to cross this. And here again, you have seen a beautiful negative candle and a bearish engulfing pattern, these two candles here at 11:25 and also at 11:30. But from there, price action was absolutely flat. So there was no uh, ideally best position to trade here. Okay, one might argue that this could have been a trade here, but yes, if your risk versus reward ratio is serving good, it could have been a good trade. So your stop loss would have been above that. But you see, there is some reaction, sharp reaction here. So how would you think that whether this is your target or that's your target? So in such scenarios, it's always wise to stay away from the market. But here it could have been some, this could have been some of a trade opportunity today, because here your target is little lower, so that your risk versus reward ratio is showing you 1.14. Okay, so that's it from today's video. See you in our next post market analysis video, guys. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, so that we can make more such videos on Indian stock markets. All right, thank you so much.